Good day to all our truth-seeking friends globally. My name is Ernst. Ibulamo Nikita is with me. Together we represent the Bahamas Tower of Light. All thanks to the highest God, Orator Yahweh Goria, and his guides. He appointed over me to guide me in the composition of this series. Bela Satorator Yahweh Goria. Thanks to the guide Blamora Batoma, who confirmed the name of this series. Thanks to the helpers who will guide us through these programs. Nikita, thanks for representing this program alongside me. Thanks to Porentlin Bebazola behind the scenes who do the technical work. Thank you very much.
And Ernst, it's always a pleasure working alongside you and studying alongside you. Only a big pleasure.
Oh, thanks so much.
Remember to subscribe to our programs, to be in the loop as we share more wisdom-loaded programs. Today we start a new series called Self-Healing with Vibrations. And how do we define self-healing?
The answer to this question has two definitions: self-healing and vibrations. Now, self-healing means exactly what it says. You heal yourself. Western people have become too spoiled with medical doctors who are all too willing to treat sick patients using chemical medicine or substances. During the 1960s of the previous century, when I was a child, medical doctors came to our residence when needed. During those days, people were too polite to wake a medical doctor up at night. They treated themselves. Victims of motor car accidents and other genuine emergency cases were brought to the government's hospitals ER.
Cuts and bruises were self-handled at home. Dutch medicines and herbal products were what we had during the early development days in South Africa. Men and boys were too proud to go to a medical doctor for a cut or even a bone fracture. During those days, boys became men and daughters became strong women. Those generations' immune systems were significantly stronger than those of today's people. Today is hard to miss the overcrowded hospitals in South Africa.
Oh, take the people of the ox wagon era. There were no hospitals in the wilderness, even though multiple wars with the barbaric tribes during the Great Exodus in South Africa. Wounded victims had to be treated on the spot with whatever was available. Can you imagine what it must have felt like to be wounded by assegais and sharp, heavy objects, knowing your survival depends on you and your household members and the first aid kit you have? No hospitals, no modern anesthesia or painkillers, and no extra blood at a blood bank in case of emergencies. It's horrible.
Modern self-healing differs from person to person. It depends on what must be healed and what is available to treat and heal it with. People residing among many other people in towns or cities are in a way better off during emergencies than people residing on farms far from the nearest modern hospital. People residing in big cities are close to the hospital's ER facilities, pharmacists and shops where general painkillers are cheaply available. By the time some faraway emergencies reach a hospital, it could be too late for the patient.
Some modern self-healers prefer chemical medicine to treat and heal themselves or their family members. Most Western people in South Africa are addicted to painkillers like grandpa headache powders. Why? Because painkillers work fast, and in modern times, time is money for the money chasers among us. If they suffer from pain but have a business meeting soon, they would rather swallow a few painkiller tablets than go to visit a doctor to find the origin of the pain and to treat it. These people are unaware of the hidden dangers of prescribed medicines.
We as Varamas Tower of Light members studying Zora Molege highlights our dimension healing arts, prefer self-healing and healing others using audible and non-audible vibrations. Why? Because vibrations are natural and the best way to heal what may be healed. Now that we know what the term self-healing defines, what does the term vibrations define? The internet defines vibrations as follows. A periodic motion of the particles of an elastic body or medium in alternately opposite directions from the position of equilibrium when that equilibrium has been disturbed, as when a stretched cord produces musical tones or molecules in the air transmit sounds to the ear.
Well said, Nikita, well said. Zora Molege's definition of vibrations is easier. Sound equals color equals vibration. The one is the other. Zora Molege heals souls and any other consciousness granting life form with a combination of different color vibrations. What will be healed during such an application of vibrations? To understand the answer, we must understand the following. You are not the human body reflecting from a reflective surface. You are the soul granting consciousness to the human body reflecting from a reflecting surface. If we do not understand the difference, we could feed the human body chemical medicine which will not heal illnesses of the soul body and vice versa. What illnesses will be healed by this vibrations?
It is general knowledge among spiritually well-developed humans that everything visible and invisible to the human body's eyes is vibrations in different frequencies. The human body's eyes can observe only three-dimensional objects. Why? Because we as humans reside on Earth, which is part of the visible third dimension, Tum. To see, hear, smell, taste, feel or experience any higher or lower vibrational life form outside what the human body's senses can observe, we as the consciousness granting souls must unleash and develop our soul senses.
Yeah, the next question is what causes illnesses? If any action from outside the human body distorts any program of the soul, the body and or the soul will become ill. Everything has to do with programming. It functions the same as when computer viruses destroy computer programs. In this case, the distortion is not caused by viruses, but by any of the endless dark side life forms, including demonic life forms. Possession causes multiple illnesses of the body and the soul. Our website, Baramas Tower of Light, swarms with programs from which you can only gain deity wisdom by watching them.
Illnesses originating in the soul affect the human body as well. Take the disease known as a stroke, for example. We have worked with 3 cases where people seem to have had a stroke. They did not experience strokes, but witchcraft against them. In 2 of these 3 cases, the right side of the person's face and right arm were lame after the stroke. We used the Zora Molege recipe, and in all 3 cases, the people recovered within 4 months.
What attracts negative demonic life forms to attach to or possess the human body? Negative vibrations radiate from the negative mindset of souls operating through human bodies. That is the main cause. And negative mindsets act like slow working poison, killing the soul and the human body slowly but surely. Another reason for these illnesses is demons entering human bodies due to being at the helm of their lives on earth, their own God. A lot of Westerners, most of them are at the helm of their lives on earth as their own gods. Now they as humans do not believe in self-shielding and are therefore open targets like sitting ducks, attracting illness-spreading dark side light forms.
Have you ever heard the sound of a whistle of death? It is very near a small girl screaming at the top of her voice. That sound attracts demonic life forms. If a resident is haunted by earthbound souls and demonic life forms, and during an investigation these life forms hide, a good few blows on the whistle of death will activate all haunting entities in that immediate environment. The strongest frequency produced by the whistle of death is around 1000 hertz, which is 1 kilohertz.
That's it.
This frequency is the peak frequency of female screams when in a state of fear, which is why the whistle sound is so terrifying. Demons react to fear and live of it.
If you know what it sounds like if a small girl of 4 or 5 years are screaming at the top of her voice, you know what this whistle sounds like. Now can you imagine if you allow your little girl from morning to night at the top of her voice, what can you expect finding in your home? It's ridiculous. What human illnesses could be healed by listening to our using different hertz frequency vibrations? The answer is obvious. Illnesses that Westerners mostly die of will be healed. Think of cardiovascular diseases, cancers, accidents, strokes. Why accidents? Because if you're demonic possessed, you're not in charge. You go and you think about other stuff, whatever, and then all of a sudden you're in an unnecessary accident. What else? Chronic lower respiratory diseases, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, nephritis, nephrotic syndrome, nephrosis, chronic liver disease and cirrhosis, and COVID-related diseases. What except demonic or earthbound possession causes all these illnesses among humans? The answer is simple. You are what you eat and how you live.
Your human body displays what you eat. If you feed your human body poison or food sources that break the human body down instead of building it up, the human body will show it. The human body will not only show it, it will feel it. There is a prescribed blood group diet for each different group. Why? Because what is food for one blood group is poison for the next. Can you remember what each blood group stands for? The A blood group stands for alien blood. The B blood group stands for barbarian blood. The O blood group stands for the oldest blood, the blood of the gods. The RH blood group refers to the rhesus factor. Am I saying it correctly?
Yes.
An inherited protein found on the surface of red blood cells. Some people see the RH blood type as some other reptilian blood type.
What does this all mean? It means that different blood groups need different foods to be and stay healthy. Different skin-colored nations do not react the same to each food type. What we as Westerners eat differs from what the yellow-skinned nations eat. It is general knowledge that most blacks can consume off chicken and meat without suffering any negative effects. Feeds the same off chicken as an example to white people or Western people, and they will end up in the ICU due to food poisoning. Some blacks white of eyes are off-white to light brown. The reason for the off-white color around the irises is in most cases a double gall pipe. That is why they do not get ill when consuming off meat or off chicken. All races and nations, people, bodily composition is not the same.
When it comes to us as the soul granting consciousness to our human body, there is an old saying that says, "You as the soul are the result of what you choose since your first life on earth." If you are at the helm of your life on earth, it could be expected that you will suffer due to illnesses you did not even want to believe existed. Think of how people who are even slightly possessed react when the intruder life form takes the human body over. You can be in a motor car accident due to being possessed.
Yes, different food has different vibrations. Look at the colors of fruits and veggies and compare them to the colors of your 8 main soul chakras. Learn what the different color vibrations do for your human body, for you as a soul, and for the environment around you, visible and invisible. My human body functions on O blood. This means that I should be a meat eater. Today, the One World Government governs 193 out of 195 countries globally under their watchful eyes. World-renowned agricultural giants poison the medicines of the livestock and the seeds with chemicals and growth hormones that ensure market weight much sooner. When I stopped consuming meat and meat products, that was about 10 years ago, 4 months later I needed less than half the monthly recommended chemical medicine to stay healthy. Isn't that ridiculous? It's actually a shame.
What foods vibrate negatively and are harmful to us? Make use of an allergy test. People differ in reaction. When Ernst consumed meat, he felt drowsy minutes after, as you explained to us, Annette. It is not always the dairy products that your human body is allergic to. Your human body could be allergic to one of the recipe ingredients on the side of the milk, butter, or cheese container. What you consume as milk is not milk, but a white product prepared by dairies.
Yes, there
Too
is.
many ill-making chemicals added.
Of course, if you look at a box of milk or a bottle of milk, there's a recipe at the
Yeah.
side. What
Is in-
contains this substance in this? And you can
Ingredients.
go and compare it. Go to any other country where you can get livestock like cattle that hasn't been fed on that, and you can eat those meat. It will not have the same poisonous effect.
Yeah.
Cancer is second on the list of what Westerners die most of. According to Zora Molege's point of view, there are 3 main types of cancer. The first type we refer to as cancer caused by hate or hatred. Hate arises from being at the helm of your life on earth when you try to be your own God, deciding on your own things, and things do not go the way you expect them to go. Think of hate towards the light side deity, a light side person, or a light side happening. This kind of self-hatred or self-created hate towards the natural flow of life, fueled by the provisions of the cosmic laws and the light side deity's code of conduct, causes a karma-related cancer. Every possible manner to cure this type of cancer will be overruled by the light side deities. Why?
Because if you want to be at the helm of your life on earth, ignoring the deity's reality, cosmic laws, and the light side's deity's code of conduct, heal yourself. Then you are your God on earth. The second type of cancer we refer to is hereditary cancer.
Yes.
A type of cancer caused by gene mutations passed down from a parent. The third type of cancer is caused by a chemical added substances like growth hormones and preservatives.
Nikita, let us share an important life-saving secret with our friends. Cancer cannot survive in an alkaline body. Take note of it. I'm going to repeat that. Cancer cannot survive in an alkaline body. Alkaline vibrations kill cancer cells. Cancer, to our Zora Molege viewpoint, is a quick reproductive parasite. Drink half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda mixed with the juice of 1 lime or lemon, diluted with water daily to keep cancer or to kill cancer cells. Stop eating meat in all forms. Stick to an alkaline diet, which you can download from the internet for free. Stay away from canned foods in all forms. While doing all this, sit as prescribed earlier, so that your human body and you as a soul could feel and experience the vibration that kills cancer cells. This is some of the vibrations. Listen to the 432 and 528 Hertz frequencies for 7 minutes each. Do it regularly. This is not all. And before you go on, we would like to remind you of something. I'm looking forward.
During the next second program in this series, we will share info on how to apply different color vibrations to general illnesses and how to balance your chakras at home. Until then, love and light.
Bye.